Oh, hey, Len. Yeah. That was very close. That lantern endgame. Very, very scary. I let him know. Let's see. Hey, the ladies' dream. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Let's see. Okay. Back to the Battle Factory. This could be the finale of the UNGA BUNGA RUNGA Season 2. I only have 2 more attempts under my belt last time. I was able to sneak a stream in last Saturday. And not only did I win the first 4 rounds, I did it swapping every battle. So I'm at 28 wins, 28 swaps. We got to keep it up, though. Got to keep swapping. Supposed new era. I'm not sure how real this new era actually is, but we're going to keep up this no swap gimmick. Hey, Jack Jaguar. And we're going to take on round 5, aka it's time to lose and be really sad. This is why this could be the finale. I just lose round 5 immediately, and then I'm just down to my last attempt. I've got to grind from the bottom. But yeah, let's waste no time. Yeah, the swaps haven't been too bad. I had to put my undefeated streaks in round 2 and round 4 on the line. Was pretty close to losing, particularly in round 4. But yeah. Okay. Round 5, where runs go to die. Correct. The optimal AI is here, but you don't have the super high gap of the IV advantage. You only got 15 IV Pokemon. Wait, with 28 swaps, that means I have 2 elevations? Still, because I think it's right. It's like 15, 22, 29. Yeah. I'm only going to have 2 elevations for round 5. So I'll have 2 Pokemon that are set 3s with 21 IVs. Maybe we just get Starmie 3 and have an easy time. I think I chose level 50. Last streak died to Golduck 2. Golduck 2. I mean, it's a water Pokemon, water move. It can do a little something. Slacking, Marowak, and Flareon. Okay. No type unrestrained. As always, this is Unga Bunga Runga, which means we are playing the Battle Factory with no calcs, nothing. No damage calculator, no spreadsheet, no factory buddy. But what are we getting for our draft? And we still got some bingo spaces. Like, we can get a bingo with flexibly adaptable to the situation and double omni boost, and of course the ever elusive shiny Pokemon. Will we ever see one? Espeon. This is a nice elevation. Espeon number 3. This is max special attack, max speed. Lumberry, the god item. Psychic, Bite, Wish, Reflect. Very, 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 very good. This Pokemon should do great things versus the lesser set 2s. So naturally, we're just going to be looking for mons that can handle Espeon's few counters. Okay. Second Pokemon. This will also be a set 3 elevation. Slowking, another water Pokemon. I mean, another Psychic. This is Quick Claw. It has good attacks. Surf, Psychic, Ice Beam, Earthquake. Water Pokemon with water move. You're just a slow twin because which has a flaw of just being slow versus stuff that many water Pokemon would otherwise just not even be a complete afterthought. You know, your Armaldos, all those slow rock and ground types that most water Pokemon can just outspeed and OHKO as Surf. Slowking, on the other hand, has to take the hit, which can be a bit troublesome. But otherwise, it's an okay Pokemon. We may just lead with this if we don't get better stuff. Because I think an advantage of having this as a lead is just you don't have to switch it in. Because when it's in the back, you have to switch it in, and you want to switch it in, it has to take 2 hits instead of 1. So it just allows the slow twins to actually do more if you just lead with it. Okay, third Pokemon. Cray. We got Cradilly number 2. Citrus Berry. Earthquake, Ancient Power, Swagger, Psycho. This is a Pokemon. Got the Stab, Ancient Power. If I'm really looking for that bingo space, that double Omni boost, I guess we're picking this, right? Okay. Megahorn switch-ins, nowhere to be found. Granted, Espeon is faster, and like hopefully OHKO's Heracross 2. I'm not sure. Because Heracross 2 is max HP. I'm not sure if it OHKO's. We're just going to have to hope it does. Fourth Pokemon is Victory Bell. Okay. Another grass Pokemon. Max attack, max special attack. Giga Drain, Sludge Powder, Sleep Powder, Attract. I remember I actually had a run where Victory Bell was giving me trouble. In fact, may have been kind of responsible of me losing that battle. But yeah, Victory Bell is not the greatest of Pokemon, but it can be like an okay complement to a water type because it kind of covers the water weaknesses of electric and grass. But otherwise, yeah, it's slow and frail, which is never a good formula for success. So yeah, fifth Pokemon is Espeon again. Now, we are big Espeon 2 fans on this channel. However, we can't pick this thing. We have Espeon 3. And then, I mean, we're running out of draft options here. So it's a bit tough to see a dupe in this predicament. Yeah, it's probably a roll too. Yeah, I would think it's a roll, given that it's not like it's perfect IV Espeon. But yeah, we got Espeon 2. A bummer to see at this point, because we're trying to find a solid overall team, and we're obviously not picking this over Espeon 3. Yep, 2 of the same can indeed happen. That's when elevations clash with one another. That's when it can happen. And just overall when you're in no man's land. So yeah, we're down to our last Pokemon, and it's going to be Milotic. We got a water Pokemon with the water move. A much faster one than Slowking. Surf, Ice Beam, Safeguard, Mirror Coat. Water Pokemon, water move. This is a good water type. It's the only one that doesn't have Recover, but no Recover, no problem. Okay. Did it give me any physical attacker? Our physical attackers are freaking Cradilly and Victory Bell. Okay, we obviously like Espeon. Milotic's speed is pretty good, but naturally we would kind of want a water type. I mean, we want a physical attacker. Like, do we go for the goofy Victory Bell gaming? Yeah, that probably is max attack. Or something like, I don't know, a third and maybe HP attack and special attack. Not 100% sure. Cradilly. It's pretty interesting. Our 3 best Pokemon are all special attackers. But do we want to consider like Victory Bell or Cradilly just to have some physical attacker? Because I mean, Espeon Espeon could maybe beat Snorlax. Maybe. That could be Coke, though. Yeah, it doesn't have Recover, but it does... no Recover is not bad. It still has the essential moves. Surf, Ice Beam, and Mirror Coat. Blissey can be tough. Snorlax 2, of course, is scary. Very interesting. Does Cradily even help versus either of those two? Victory Bell kind of helps, but just hitting Sleep Powders. And then it can Sludge Bomb Blissey, but we got some goofy attract nonsense. Also, Victory Bell is leftovers. Part of me wants to bring Victory Bell. And I think I will. I'm a Victory Bell defender. And of course, we'll be aiming for a better physical attacker than Victory Bell. I think I'll go Milotic over Slowking, because Milotic's speed tends to be useful. Mirror Coat's also pretty good. We'll just go Victory Bell. Victory Bell can kind of complement Milotic a bit. Like I said, it covers its weaknesses of Electric and Grass. Also, I don't know, Toxic Immune, kind of good. Hey, Addy. I'm trying to win. And also, yeah, I almost forgot. I gotta swap every battle. I wonder, out of these three Pokemon, which Pokemon am I swapping? Out of these three. It's a very tough question. But I'm gonna go with these three. Flosion, okay. Flosion. Flosion. Scope Lens. Flamethrower. Thunder Punch. Rock Slide, Aerial Ace. Victory Bell, most likely. Yeah, I agree. Most likely. Options. It's gonna Flamethrower always here. But I mean, it's also Scope Lens. So Flamethrower crit will kill Espeon. There's also a possibility that, like, it's going to live a Psychic, and I'll put it in a Blaze range, and then Blaze Flamethrower kills me. So I feel like if I want to stay in with Espeon, I would Bite, actually. But, I mean, there's also Milotic, of course. I go Milotic. I guess Milotic will have to take a Flame plus T-Punch. We'll have to deal with that, and then we kill with Surf. That's probably better. Kinda. But Scope Lens could prove to be a nuisance. Like a crit T-Punch may kill Milotic after the Flame Chip. I don't know. What to do, what to do, what to do. Bite Flinch upside if I stay in. I kind of want to stay in. Weirdly, I think Milotic is more valuable than Espeon, and Espeon's just here for, like, to make sure I'm as ahead as possible. So I think I'm gonna try to 1v1 this with Espeon. Bite in the Psychic. Okay, Flame. Don't crit me. No crit. Psychic's gonna kill. Ampharos. Huh. Okay, yeah, I have a great history with Ampharos too. Good and bad. Okay. Let's just try to hit through Bright Powder. Okay, Thunder Punch probably KOs me. Victory Bell, do something. Let's go, Victory Bell time. Victory Bell. All right, we hit. Much appreciated. Master Mime! One of the worst sets in the entire Battle Factory. Mr. Mime, too. You outspeed me, but I should live a Psychic. This is an adamant Mr. Mime. Yeah, went in 1v1 that Duck Trio. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Victory Bell's garbage. What? It still dropped? It still dropped the Adamant Psychic Oko? That's crazy. Victory Bell, no. Doesn't matter what I do. It's just gonna Psychic. There's nothing else to worry about. Am I faster than this? Okay, you are faster, but this isn't gonna do crap. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's adamant. Like, I'm legitimately disappointed that Victory Bell couldn't live in Adamant Psychic. I wonder who's getting swapped out. Alright, who we got, man? No type. Flexibly adaptable to the situation. Bingo. The second bingo of the year. Which means I'm gonna need some more bingo space ideas. I don't really have that many. That's something I guess I'm gonna have to think about. Flexibly adaptable to the situation. This would be the round to see such a quote. I think this is an Umbreon 2 quote. Actually, yeah, let me Wait, did it say it? Wait, I didn't say it. Huh? Okay. Huh? Wait, what? Computer? My computer screen went black for a second. Hey, Timothy. No. Let's see. Trainer with 3 starters? Yeah, that could be one. A metronome move that 1-hit KOs, man, that's gonna be super hard to get. I was fighting for my life when I used Chain T1 to finally get a kill. Okay, so flexibly adaptable to situation. Pokemon I gotta be looking out for is like Meganium. Meganium 2 has like impossible to predict, slow and steady and stuff like that. I think Umbreon 2 is like the most likely mon, I would say, because that one has four moves with completely different phrases. It has a high risk, high return move, an impossible to predict move, a prep move, and a weakening the foe to start move. So I think Umbreon 2 is the most likely Pokemon in this next battle. I think I'm going to swap for Typhlosion. I mean, the other 2 Pokemon aren't that great. Ampharos is okay. But I think I think Typhlosion 2 has Aerial Ace that could be useful versus likely double team. So, and then extra speed is good. Complements Espeon and its Metagross weakness. Alright, Victory Bell has been swapped. 3 of the same mon is not possible in draft. I think that flexibly adaptable to the situation is the first time I got anything from that first column as a bingo space. We got Rai. Okay, so Raichu. Of course, we're looking for flexibly adaptable to the situation. Raichu 2 is Thunderbolt, Agility, Endure, Reversal. So it has a high risk, high return move, a prep move, and an endurance move. That's something we got to look out for. Oh, Skeptile that broke out a para for 15 times in a row? That's funny. Okay, Psychic, I think Oko's Raichu. So, goodbye. Oh, it lived! No! 1 HP! Very talented Raichu. Okay, so I guess Reversal's coming my way. I guess we're about to see reversal damage. It lived at 1 HP. I have to Psychic again, because I can't risk Bite and getting staticked. So. This should do half, I feel. Yeah, over half. Very impressive damage. Good job, Raichu. Wait a minute. Is that the fake Focus Sash? Does that count? Could we count that? That was kind of a... That was legitimate. It had to live at 1 HP there. That was a fake Focus Sash. I don't think I necessarily counted the fake Focus Sash to be on the opponent's end, but maybe I could have. Flareon! Uh-oh. Computer's going slow. Today must not be a good day to stream. Okay, so we got Flareon. So, okay, let's really think about this in terms of finding out the last. It has to be a pretty small selection of Pokemon. Flareon 2 is Curse, Shadow Ball, Flail, Attract. So high risk, high return's already been met. Curse is an impossible to predict move. Attract is a slow and steady move. I should count it? Does everybody else agree that it should be counted? I'll count it if the rest of the masses agree. I'm thinking the last is Meganium too, by the way, because I think we're looking for impossible to predict and slow and steady. I really think the last is Meganium too. Maybe Blissey 2. Blissey 2 probably also is a possibility because I think that also has impossible to predict and 2 slow and steady moves. So maybe it's either Meganium 2 or Blissey 2. Blissey 2 is a threat. I should switch. Shadow Ball is coming my way, and then I just kill with Surf. Can't attract Milotic. Yeah, it's gonna Shadow Ball here, so yeah. We go Milotic, we Surf. Oh, Double Edge. I always think it's Flail. That's fine though. But I mean, yeah, the high risk, high return quota is already met, and it's most likely a set that has impossible to predict and 2 slow and steady moves in the back. So I think the last has to be either Blissey 2 or Meganium 2. Yeah, I agree. Okay, I'll count it. There we go. 2 bingo spaces instantly. We got Fake It, Focus Sash. Let me see. Okay. The last is Meganium 2. Please tell me you're aerial ace. Am I right? Are you aerial ace? You are aerial ace, which means we can't lose to this. Hooray! But let's put on that pressure. I wonder who we're swapping for. Now. Hey, Truxendo. I think I'm gonna safeguard actually, so I can just switch into Typhlosion and not worry about Grass Whistle. I'll safeguard here. Okay, it's back at super high HP, so it's gonna keep spamming double team, which is not a problem. Nice sub. Seed connect. Do we switch? I don't feel like switching. If things get dire, we also have Espeon with Wish to heal Typhlosion up if this Meganium gets a little too crazy. I may switch. Let me see, because Safeguard ends this turn, right? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I'm switching next turn, though. Well, I mean, if it does... Oh, no, we're not switching. Because Ace should kill, huh? I'm not switching. Come on, Typhlosion. Will Ace kill? I feel like Ace doesn't kill. That's alright, we'll just dodge. Or he'll go for Substitute. Or he'll double team again. Crit! Alright, perfect. We should win now. Next Ace should kill, right? Yeah, I think with the set 2s, when you see flexibly adaptable, the most likely mons are Meganium 2 and Umbreon 2. I feel like every time I see that, it's one of those two. Ba-da-da. We got no type. Unrestrained. Alright, surely we're swapping the Fire Johto starter for the Grass Johto starter. Here we go. Bop, 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 bada, bow. Wah, 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 pow, pow, pow. Lapras. The fastest Lapras in the West. Lapras number 2. I never enjoy seeing Lapras 2. This thing is pretty darn good at messing me up, making me very sad with the Quick Claw. I don't think switching... I don't think I can afford the switch though, so... Because my Milotic kind of stalemates. I'm also risking like freeze. I mean, Espeon has Lum, so it doesn't care about freeze. It only fears crit. Maybe Espeon can live a crit. It mostly fears second turn Quick Claw. But I'm going to try to 1v1 this. Okay, good. No quick claw. Lapras is pretty bulky for Psychic to bear. Oh, there it is. Wait a minute. The battle of the ages. Meganium 2 versus better Meganium 2. Who truly is the superior Pokemon? Now, this Pokemon is pretty funny because, I mean, Espeon can't really hit this thing. Meganium can't really hit this thing. Milotic has Ice Beam, but it's going to start double teaming us up a storm and resting. But at the same time, I mean, this Shift Tree is not leftovers. So we easily beat this. However, that requires an incredibly long PP stall, which I'm not too excited to go not very excited in doing, but we probably have to. I mean, there's no reason not to wish Espeon up back to full. I think the only plus here is that they like using Dig. So hopefully it just spams Dig more than Double Team and Leech Seed. So yeah, I'm wishing here to just get Espeon back at a high amount of HP because like it's literally free. Then I guess we'll go Milotic. Let's see if this thing just spams Dig. That'll be good. That'll be best case scenario. Because Dig has some goofy logic of it getting like a high score. Okay, it does double team here. Let's see if we can hit our Ice Beams before it attempts to get out of control. Okay, let's just hit the move. That Ice Beam did 10 billion. I feel like Surf kills. My hunch was correct. Metacham. Ooh. Okay. Gotta be a little careful with this Pokemon. Let's think about it. Metacham 2 is Fake Out, Psychic, Endure, Reversal. We don't want this to get in reversal range. Espeon. I fear with Espeon is that I think their strongest move that they'll see is Fake Out. Which means, versus Espeon, I feel like they would actually randomly go for Endure. But I actually think the endgame is pretty simple. We just go Meganium, we Leech Seed, we switch to Espeon and kill it. I think that's easily the play. So I'm gonna do that. It's gonna Fake Out here. It's always gonna Psychic. We do hit the seed. Nice crit, by the way. And now we can go into we can go into Espeon, and it doesn't care if it actually endures, because we get it to 1 HP, and then Leech Seed would kill it. So we just win. So yeah, we can go into Espeon now. But I bet Fake Out is literally the highest damaging move. Between Psychic, Fake Out, and Reversal, Fake Out's the highest damaging move. They know they can't Fake Out anymore. So I think it's a tie between Endure, Reversal, and Psychic, all being at -1. Yeah, it's more so Metacham being very weak in the special attack department. Metacham's stats are very, very low, carried by its ability, which doubles its attack. Okay. Now, we would probably, under normal circumstances, keep the team. Oh, this could be fun. No type, high risk, high return. This is very interesting. Do we swap Meganium out for better Meganium? Swap Meganium 2 out for better Meganium 2? That'd be pretty funny. Oh, Lapras is pretty good, man. I mean, these are all 3 of these Pokemon are usable. High risk, high return. I don't know. What are we most afraid of? Like Blissey and Snorlax. Shiftry kind of. Shiftry is good versus Blissey-ish. I think it's good versus Blissey. Metacham isn't necessarily good versus Snorlax, and it's worse versus Blissey. I think I'll make that swap. I'm gonna swap Meganium 2 out for better Meganium 2. Shiftry 2 Gaming. I always see you. Welcome to the team. Alright. No type, high risk, high return. Who are we expecting here? I mean, there's like Gramble 2. Charizard. Okay. Options, options, options. It's gonna very likely to Dragon Dance here. I don't have to worry about playing around Blaze, because it doesn't have a fire attack. It's Dragon Dance, Aerial Ace, Earthquake, Smokescreen, Bright Powder. Damage on this isn't that important. I feel like the best play is just going Milotic and just surfing afterwards. Because Surf's gonna OHKO. I'm a Milotic. So, I'll do that. Preserve Espeon HP, just in case it attacks. Dragon Dance, okay. We're fearing Bright Powder and Smokescreen by making this play. Okay, Dragon Dance again. Just kill this, man. Don't miss. Nice. This should OHKO. We're still looking for high risk, high return, actually. Charizard 2 does not have a high risk, high return move. Is it Gramble 2? Claydol! Claydol, what are you doing here? The last activates high risk, high return on its own. And it's not Gramble 2. Gramble 2 would have come out before Claydol. Because Gramble 2 has a Thunderbolt. Who is it? I'm blanking out. For some reason, I'm only thinking of Gramble 2. Who else has high risk, high return on its own? That's a set 2. It's not Flareon 2. I'm blanking out. Either way, our entire team can beat this. Claydol 2, Earthquake, Cosmic Power, Double Team, Psychic. Calm Nature, very bulky. A less Unga Bunga play would be going Shiftry and using this as setup fodder, because Shiftry literally doesn't care about this. I lead seed up, and I actually get all double teams up. That's actually the more correct play, but let's try to win this quick. Oh, we do miss now. Missing sucks because we're gonna have to take a hit. Please don't miss another one. Okay. So we get punished for trying to play quicker. And now Milotic took a hit. Oh wait, it's Ursaring 2, huh? Oh, Fortress. Bip bap boop bop bip bap. Okay, Fortress is no problem. We just surf. But Ursaring 2, yeah, Ursaring 2 was a possibility. Because, yeah, that activates high-risk, high-return on its own as well. Fortress 2 is Lumberry. Double Edge, Earthquake, Counter, Protect. Fortunately, it's not Quick Claw, so there's no concern. We just win. And I guess we're swapping... Okay, this one's a more interesting swap. Because we gotta swap for something. Skill to the Psychic type. Oh, crap. Psychic, high risk, high return. Okay. Okay, that's very... It's very likely, unless Medicham shows up again. Medicham 2. It's very likely, like, 2 Psychics and maybe a Mon that activates high risk on its own. Like, Ursaring or, Gramble. Psychic, of course, can't be Espeon. It can't be Claydol. Swapping Shiftry out in a Psychic matchup. I mean, Fortress. Beep, beep, boop, bop. Resist Psychic. Does that mean anything? Charizard. Charizard's fast. It can get a hit in. Aerial Ace could be nice. You probably mostly want, like, Espeon's good versus every Psychic except Metagross. So you probably just want something that can 1v1 Metagross. Milotic is slower than Metagross. Yeah, it has 45 speedup, but the nice thing about the Fortresses is that all of them are max speedup. So that actually allows them to tank pretty much any special hit, bar like Fire Punch and Flank are, of course, the fire moves. It's definitely Charizard or Fortress. Both, I can see arguments for both, honestly. I think I'm gonna go for Charizard though. Just because it's fast. Its higher speed means it's more likely it's going to be useful than Fortress, so. Swapping Better Meganium 2 for Charizard. My hobby? Ba-da-bow. Pow, pow, pow. Sceptile. I don't know why Sceptile is doing here. You are not a Psychic type. Oh, wait, actually, this is big intel. This is big intel. Because not only is Sceptile not a Psychic type, this Mon does not have a high risk, high return move. So that means both Psychics in the back have a high risk, high return move. And there's not many Psychics that have high risk, high return moves. Set 2 Psychics with a high risk, high return move. I think it's Medicham 2 again. Who else has a high risk, high return move though? Like, there's not many Psychics that have one. It's not Metagross. Mr. Mime doesn't have it. Hypno, no. Gardevoir, no. Like, who could it be? It's not Egg. I mean, it can't be Egg also because of Sceptile, but who could it be? It has to be Medicham, but who else? I'm trying to think of all the Psychics, okay? Gardevoir, Hypno, Starmie. It's not Starmie. The Slow Twins. It's not the Slow Twins. Like, I'm lost here. Unless I'm pretty sure it was Psychic high risk, high return. Sceptile does not have a high risk, high return move. It's not. I feel like it has to be Medicham, and then it's something else. Ground Psychic, Grass Psychic, Fire Psychic, Rock Psychic. No. Steel Psychic is just Metagross. Flying Psychic, that's Xatu. It's not Xatu. I'm blanking out hard, but we gotta deal with the Sceptile. Sceptile, kind of annoying. Not that annoying, but given that Charizard has Aerial Ace. In fact, given that they really like to double team, maybe I do go Charizard here. I think I'm gonna attempt that. Because they're not gonna see a Thunder Punch raw kill. It's very likely to double team. Leaf Blade chances isn't that bad though, because sometimes Leaf Blade gets a positive score since it's a high crit move. But I think I'm gonna try to take advantage of the fact that they really like to double team and get a Dragon Dance up with Charizard. Okay. Hopefully they double team again. I think I'm not gonna greed Dragon Dance. I'm pretty sure I definitely only need one because this is max speed. We just Dragon Dance once. They do double team again, which is perfect. Aerial Ace Oko. I'm not gonna greed double team because I mean, if they do Thunder Punch, Crit could kill me. Para would be terrible. I take my one Dragon Dance and run away with it. But I think it's Medicham, but I'm blanking out. Can I really figure it out before it comes out? Let me see. Medicham. Because is it a pure psychic? What other pure psychics are there? Gardevoir, Hypno, Mr. Mime, Jinx. That's who it is. I think it's guaranteed Jinx. I think it has to be Jinx Medicham. I never remember Jinx. Now, a nice thing here is that, although it's going to Psychic anyways, we just win here. It's going to Fake Out, who cares? And then Psychic is going to be its highest damaging move anyways. So it's good. And then even if it does Endure, it shouldn't. Yeah, it's Jinx too, with Parasong. But it should Psychic. Psychic is the highest damaging move. We just kill this, and the last should be Jinx. I think that's literally the only possible mon it could be. Yep. Good call. Nice Ghost. The secret external resource of the chat. I never remembered about Jinx, though. Jinx always surprises me. Because Jinx is also a slow and steady merchant, and I never think about Jinx. Okay. Huh, I gotta pick something out of those three. 6 matches next. Unrestrained, okay. No nonsense. Well, I think... Yeah, Medi doesn't activate it on its own. It only has reversal. So the last Psychic had to be one with a high risk, high return move as well. And I think those were literally the only 2 Psychics with a high risk, high return in this round. So that was a fun moment there. Factory Buddy would have shown that immediately. Sceptile. I could pick, well, I mean, Sceptile does perform the, like, anti-electric role. Well, it's not an anti-grass style. I don't think Sceptile fits what we're looking for. Medicham has the highest upside out of the 3. But things are going to get a little bit scarier here versus some stallier stuff. I think we just go with Medicham. There's definitely going to be a little bit more concern versus like Blissey and Snorlax and maybe certain Fatmons, but we got to keep up the swap gimmick. If I wasn't swapping here, I would keep, I think. So I'm going to swap Charizard out for Medicham. There's also Jinx. No, Jinx is bad. And it's also back Jinx. I'll pick Metachamp. Metachamp outside is pretty darn good. So. Normally. Yeah, for this specific attempt, I'm swapping every battle. I don't know if I'm going to do this on if I lose. Maybe I'll play normally on the last attempt. I don't know. But for this specific attempt, I'm swapping every battle. Lapras again. Okay. Lapras wants to run back. Will it get the Quick Claw this time? This time it's a lot scarier if it gets the Quick Claw at the right time. But once again, let's try to 1v1 this. Okay. Doesn't get it. Okay. Flygon. Okay, so Flygon 2, Crunch, Fire Blast, Sunny Day, Solar Beam. We have options. I think the option I like the most is going Milotic, right? It makes a lot of sense. They should see a Crunch kill, I assume, so let's go into it. Does no damage. Crunches again. Which is best case. We do hit the Ice Beam through Bright Powder. Who is your last Pokemon? Oh, Victory Bell's back. Wait, this could be fun. Do we go full circle and get Victory Bell back? Like we never swapped at all. We're in battle number 7. No type. High risk, high return. Brrr. So, Lapras 2, Flygon 2, Victory Bell 2. It's terrible! Another option is swapping Milotic out for Lapras. That's kind of a lateral swap. Lapras is very fast. I mean, it's just a Surf Ice Beamer. Maybe I do that. Yeah, but that requires using Flygon too, which is a pretty bad Pokemon, all things considered. Since we're keeping up this all swap gimmick, I think I'm gonna make the lateral swap, swapping a competent Surf Ice Beamer. Not competent's even underselling it. A good Surf Ice Beamer for a good Surf Ice Beamer. Lapras 2 is pretty good. I would prefer Milotic 2 for the IVs, but this is just one battle. We're mostly gonna miss Milotic for Mirror Coat. But we gained Roar. Roar could be useful, I guess. We can probably get away with this. I think the chances of getting away with this is pretty good. Given the upside of Espeon, Milotic upside, I mean, even Metachamp upside is not bad. I think we can get away with this, because, I mean, our other options aren't too great. I think making this swap has, like, the highest ceiling out of every possible other type team combination. So, I'll make this swap, actually. Sorry, Milotic. Okay. Espeon. Show him how it's done. Nidoqueen. Okay. Do we OHKO this? I guess we're about to find out. Actually, do we find out? Interesting calc moment here. Because Nidoqueen 2 does have Shadow Ball. Yeah, it's less bulky, but it's also Lapras 2 is max special attack, max speed. So I mean, it is frailer. This is a big question of, does Espeon OHKO Nidoqueen? Because if it doesn't, Espeon's likely getting OHKO'd in return. But Espeon's so strong. It's Espeon. It's so good. So talented. But it is my best Pokemon. Yeah, Nidoqueen is max HP. Max HP, max attack. I feel like it can live Psychic. And then I just drop in return. But then what's my other play? Actually, what ability is Lapras? It is Water Absorb. Okay. I probably would have gone Lapras. I think going to Lapras would have been pretty safe if it was Shell Armor, because it can tank Shadow Ball, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and then outspeed Surf, or Ice Beam. I feel like it's a roll. Yeah, I do. I think it's a roll as well. Is it worth keeping Espeon? That is the GOAT though. But I said this before, like, the water Pokemon may be more valuable than Espeon, actually. This could be wrong. And that makes it scary. But I don't like the idea of Lapras taking damage, though. I feel like that's actually worse. I think Shadow Ball is OHKOing. Espeon has very low HP and defense. At the same time, though, Espeon... I feel like Espeon does have a higher chance of 1v1ing stuff. Specifically because this Espeon has, like, some interesting technology with Reflect and Wish. So maybe it is more important to keep Espeon. I'll do it. Wait, does this thing not have Shadow Ball? Oh, this thing doesn't have Shadow Ball. It's Earthquake, Double Edge, Rock Slide, Aerial Ace. I misremembered this set. I'm thinking of whatchamacallit. I'm thinking of Nidoqueen 4. Okay. Which meant Espeon could live in Earthquake. Oh, Freeze. Okay. Nice. Okay. We got the lucky Freeze. Lapras is healthier than anticipated. I misremembered the Nidoqueen set. I was thinking of Nidoqueen 4. Nidoqueen 4 has Shadow Ball. Okay. We got Aerodactyl too, the beast. This isn't too bad to see. Because of Medicham. This isn't too bad. It's going to Ancient Power. Maybe Earthquake kills too, but that's okay. Also, Espeon... Espeon is faster than this? Either way, I'm forced to stay in, which is okay. Let's see what it locks itself into. Oh, we got a Quick Claw. Get smashed. Rabbit, what you doing? I guess my Milotic couldn't have done this. Good job, Lapras 2. Lapras 2 wants us to see round 6. The duck. Do the duck, rubber duck. Well, this is a Porygon 2. We just got the dip. Golduck 2. Cross Chop is gonna kill me. Can Golduck win? I don't think so. Does it matter what I do? I don't think so. Let's let Medicham do something. Just the smallest a chip will put it into Espeon Psychic range. Like, that's in Espeon Psychic range already. Okay, let's go for the fun play. Endear. We activate our Salic Berry. We're about to take this thing out with the reversal. Pow! Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da. Woo! Okay, we got out of round 5, which is pretty cool. Not only that, we still swapped every round. I mean, every battle there. So we are at 35-35. That's fun, right? That means we have 3 elevations for round 6. $35-35, that's not bad. Attempting to go for my first ever 42-42. Okay, right, I get 3 elevations. So I get 3 perfect IV Pokemon that are set 4s. So the odds of getting a good Pokemon supposedly should be pretty darn good, right? Let's check it out. Round 6. Oh, let me put this on the notepad. We are in round 6 now. Notepad. Okay. No type. High risk, high return. Let's find a shiny Pokemon. Machamp. So we got Machamp 4. Machamp 4, Scope Lens, Cross Chop, Earthquake, Flamethrower, Rock Slide. I think this thing is like no bulk, which is a bummer. It wants to run that max special attack for that boosted Flamethrower to ensure that Fortress 3 doesn't get out of hand. Outside of that, I don't know. Cross Shot, I mean, the other moves are good. No bulk can be kind of a bummer. I mean, really with Machamp, its main role is to beat special walls, right? We know how Machamp operates. Next Pokemon is Skarmory. This is our Quick Claw Pokemon, unfortunately. Max HP, max attack, right? Dropek, Steel Wing, Counter, Rock Slide. Pretty underwhelming Pokemon. Surprisingly, despite being one of the best Pokemon in Gen 3, only one of the Skarmory sets is actually good, and this isn't the one. Issue here is that Skarmory isn't that strong, its attack isn't that high, and the moves that it's firing off is pretty low in base power. So, you're not doing much with this. Our last elevation set for perfect IVs is going to be Charizard. White Herb, Overheat, Earthquake, Aerial Ace, Rock Slide. These are some fine attacks. There's some pluses with Charizard compared to other fire types. Immune to ground is the biggest thing. Aerial Ace is good versus double teamers. I mean, if Charizard can get the hit off, it should do solid damage. Speed-wise, it should be pretty good with the IVs as well. It's not max speed, but 170 speed should be fine enough. Not too many mons are faster. It'd be like Espeon, God, Starmie, and the likes. I mean, this is a passable Pokemon. Not too impressive set 4 elevations, though. Hopefully the set 3s can help us out here. White Herb, Quick Claw, and Scope Lens used up. 4th Pokemon will be a set 3. The remaining 3 will be 21 IVs. Is going to be Blastoise. Oh. Okay. Blastoise. Unfortunately, we can't get Venusaur because Venusaur has the same item as Machamp. Focus Band, Surf, Earthquake, Ice Beam, Counter. This is a reliable water Pokemon with the water move. No complaints here. We're probably mostly going to be looking for something that can hit opposing waters. Charizard can't do that. This Blastoise can't really do that either. Our 5th Pokemon is going to be the Bone. Marowak is here. Marowak number 3. A Pokemon of the elite. Earthquake, Rock Slide, Swords Dance, Brick Break. This is the best Marowak. This thing is super fast. It's not perfect IVs, but 21 IVs is darn close. It may miss out like on the Milotic speed tier. I don't know the exact speed tier that it's missing out on top of my head. But I mean, it's a pretty darn good Pokemon naturally. We're gonna be, I guess, we're still pretty afraid of like the faster water types, aka God Starmie. How are we beating that? Do we have anything on this team that could beat God Starmie? The last Pokemon is Golduck. We have Ride or Die Golduck. Shell Bell, Hydro Pump, Cross Chop, Blizzard, Protect. Golduck 3 is tied with Lapras 6 and Dragonite 10 in the Pokemon that has the lowest number of total PP. But we call this thing Ride or Die Golduck for a reason. We got to hit some moves. But I mean, we're not picking this, right? We have a Blastoise. So this is our draft. Starmie counterplay is we just lose. If we run the Starmie 3, if we don't find anything for Starmie 3 quickly, we'll just lose. Of course, we can just not run into it, sure. But that's literally the plan. We literally don't have another play. Well, I won't say that necessarily, but like, Machamp is getting OHKO'd by Psychic. Skarmory can live a hit. So I think the only 2 Pokemon on this team that can live a hit is Skarmory and Blastoise. Charizard's getting OHKO'd by Surf. Blastoise can live 1 Thunderbolt. Marowak's getting OHKO'd by Surf. Golduck. Actually, Golduck lives a Thunderbolt, actually. But its best moves are all resist, so it's not really contributing that much. I don't even think there's like pivoting. Say our best Pokemon, you would think it's just Charizard, Blastoise, and Marowak. I don't think there's really a way to pivot around that either, right? Because like, okay, you go Blastoise on Surf, Marowak on Thunderbolts. Blastoise can't tank 15 Surfs. It's a losing battle. I think we just gotta pray we don't run into Starmie. It's okay. That's 1 Pokemon out of, I think, what, like 98 or 99 possible Pokemon to see in this round. Who really are the best Pokemon here? No type, high risk, high return. Skarmory gets 2 hits in because of Quick Claw. Yeah. Is Skarmory the play, actually? Charizard has the highest offensive upside for sure. But I mean, Marowak already carries so much offensive upside already. It's a question of like, okay, let's ignore Starmie. Other water Pokemon. We kind of need some help against them. Actually, a big question. Is Skarmory sturdy? It is sturdy. Okay, so Skarmory can help versus some Okomons. Maybe it's Skarmory 4 over Charizard. Maybe that's legit the play. Skarmory can, it's not that strong, but it can get some hits in versus a water Pokemon. We are facing high risk, high return. We may need to dodge an Oko move or 2. And also, I mean, we can't, there's no reason to be super attached with the team. We still swapping every battle. So it's looking like it's gonna be Blastoise Whack. We're keeping those 2 and then we're just swapping a 3rd. But if I go those 3, who should I lead? That's a very interesting question. I know people love leading their Marowak, but Marowak is... I tend to like keeping Marowak in the back because it's such an important Pokemon. It tends to be one of the better mons in your draft. And I like to keep my best mons in the back. Part of me wants to lead Skarmory. But I don't know, that could be a bit too passive of a lead. It's really hard to say. But at the same time, Skarmory's weaknesses, we can pivot into them, right? We can pivot into Marowak on electric. We can pivot into Blastoise on fire. So it's not a I don't think Skarmory 3 lead is, I mean Skarmory 4 lead is bad. We can totally go that route. And I think I will. So I think I'm going to make that play. I'm going to take a restroom break right quick. But afterwards, we'll begin. Alright, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, we are in round 6. And, normally, if you see a team like this in round 6, you're thinking, oh, it's Skarmory 3, time to cook. No, this is Skarmory 4. Let's see what we can do. I cut down every opponent, too. Time to show the world what Skarmory can do. Glalie. Okay. Glalie 3 is quite fast, actually. It's Blizzard, Earthquake, Shadow Ball, Double Edge. Because this thing is fast, it's going to be faster than Marowak, actually, which is pretty bad. Hey, Beaveries and Happy. I have Rock Slide, but missing kind of sucks. It's gonna Blizzard me. Blastoise can't really do anything. I mean, it can, wait, what am I talking about? It can surf. Did I just go Blastoise, actually? This thing's not that strong. Or am I okay with, like, Skarmory getting chipped, letting Skarmory go down to preserve health on Blastoise? That's an option. I also have Steel Wing, that's even stronger, but Steel Wing can miss. Yeah, Steel Wing accuracy is just as shaky as Rock Slide. What do I do? Like, I don't really value the Skarmory. The Skarmory is super whatever. We can also dodge Blizzard, of course. I feel like hitting the Steel Wing's pretty big, though. I think we can't be scared with this Pokemon. I'm gonna Steel Wing. We do hit. That's a big hit. Oh, we crit. Nice. Lantern. Okay, I don't think Lantern's a good Pokemon to see. Because it's a water Pokemon that's also faster than Marowak. However, I think we can PP stall this. Granted, on this specific turn, I can't switch into either Pokemon. Blastoise is probably able to tank 5 Hydro Pumps, I feel. Rain boosted Hydro Pumps can be bad. This is pretty scary, actually. We can lose. I can't switch. I think Hydro Pump and Thunder would kill me. Lantern 3 is max special attack, max speed. Hydro Pump, Thunder, Rain Dance, Confuse Ray. Our way of beating this, I think, we have to PP stall all 5 Hydro Pumps. Which I think is possible, especially if it Hydro Pumps here. I think we just got sack Skarm, though. They do Thunder and they hit. Unfort. I do wonder if Hydro Pump always killed there. It maybe it was a roll, but I think I have to. We have to do this. This is pretty scary. I'm really curious if Blastoise can tank 5 Hydros. We're about to find out the hard way, because I think it's our only counterplay. Now here's a bummer about Charizard. Charizard would have beaten the Glalie and gotten a hit on the Lantern. $133, so that did what? That did 37? 37 times 5 equals... $36 times 5 is what? Isn't that 180? So... That does seem like it's a 5-hit KO then, right? Thanks, Raven. Because, yeah, 36 times... Is 36... Yeah, 36 times 5 is 180, right? Because half of 36 is 18. 8 and 18 times 10 is 180. So Hydro Pump is a 5-hit KO. However, I mean, Blastoise taking all 5 Hydro Pumps means I PP stall the move anyways. For Lantern to for Whack to have a chance to 1v1. It's not even guaranteed because of Confuse Ray. Thunder. I guess I'll count the moves. Thunder. Hydro Pump. Those are really the only moves that matter. 2 Thunders, 1 Hydro Pump. Ooh, will it Hydro Pump in the last switch? That's a good question. Okay, second pump hit. We really need a dodge. We really need a dodge. Now it's always going to Thunder. Oh, we got a miss. Wait a minute. That's a huge miss. Huge miss. Huge miss. We are probably in a really good spot now. Okay. We can probably let's not jinx anything. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna guarantee thunder. And then yeah, we're good. We should be good. And then it's gonna use this last pump here. And we live. And then we can switch stall. We don't even have to risk Confuse Ray. And then we get Marowak fully set up. That's his last pump. I mean, yeah, who hits all 5 pumps? Alright, so now we can PP stall. Six. So here it's going to Rain Dance or Confuse Ray. We don't want to use a move because if we stay in on Confuse Ray, they're faster. So we can hurt ourselves through confusion for no reason. So we just switch stall until it's out of Confuse Rays. First Rain Dance. I don't think Rain Dance matters. The first was a, I mean, the last could be a water ice actually. So it kind of matters actually. Stalling out the rain turns. It has 3 thunders left. Alright, first Confuse Ray. Eight thunders. Second Confuse Ray. Nine thunders. Second Rain Dance. Whoa, whoa. Pop, pop. 10 thunders. It's out of thunders. But the play is still the switch stall. We're trying to PP stall Confuse Rays now. And it's just gonna spam Confuse Rays too, so that's nice. Speed up the process. Okay, Rain Dance number 3. Confuse ray number 6. So only 4 more to stall out. Okay, it actually is rain dancer. Okay, Confuse Ray 7. So it only has 4 more PP total. So it's probably going to get some struggle hits on me. We'll see if that matters. But I mean, if it somehow matters, then it matters, I guess. So he's going to use this last rain dance here. So the timing is going to be... I go whack on the 9th, Blastoise on the 10th, and then... Whack is probably going to have to take like 3 struggle hits. I don't think I'm going to greed with Whack. Whack is so strong that really it only needs 1 Swords Dance to blow up whoever. Because if I let this thing get too many struggles on me, a struggle crit could put it into like their last being a Quick Claw Pokemon, and then maybe putting in the Whack range. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe their last Pokemon is also faster than Marowak. They sent out a team thus far with both mons faster. So it should be struggling here. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna Swords Dance once and kill this afterwards. I mean, that little bit of struggle damage, that matters. Like, I'm under 90%. I'm probably like at 85% now. Whatever, we'll just Earthquake. Yeah, it's very interesting, because, like, the only water Pokemon it could be is a Water Ice. And I think the only Water Ice we're afraid of is Walrein 3 Quick Clawing me. So I'm not really sure what it really could be. Let's find out. Gramble! It is a Quick Claw mon, so we are in great danger. They don't get the Quick Claw, so we win. Okay. Even if I got the Quick Claw, we still had a chance because the recoil. Yeah, they would have to double edge. The recoil damage plus Torrent Surf likely killed Gramble, so they would have needed a double Quick Claw to win. Okay, so we did win that first battle. That was a pretty scary one though. Who to swap for? No type. Unrestrained. Okay. Gramble 3 is not bad. And if we swap Skarmory, we get Gramble 3 in a lead position, which is pretty solid. And then, I mean, the only other viable option would be Lantern. Lantern's a bit riskier. Also, there's kind of a bit of a grass weakness. Like, we run into like Sceptile 3 or something, we just kind of lose if we pick Lantern. Intimidate buffer, turn 1 is good. Gramble, as a whole, doesn't lead poorly versus much stuff. I think we'll go with Gramble over Skarmory. High key though, Skarmory crit on Glalie was kind of a big turn, because otherwise Blastoise would have had to take an extra hit, and I probably wouldn't have been able to tank all those Hydro Pumps. Let's see what we can do. The Loomer. Okay, Loomer is good news, because this thing should just spam Focus Punch, surely. Even with Intimidate, Focus Punch should still kill Ground Bull, I would think. I'd be shocked if that's not the case. So this should be we just attack this thing and easily 1v1 without taking damage, which is best case scenario. Sludge Bomb is not contact, I'm pretty sure, so we're good. I didn't know Effect Spore is actually 10% in Gen 3. Charizard. Okay, we got the very solid Charizard 3. Flamethrower, Dragon Claw, Bite. What's the last move actually? I kind of forgot. I know it's what is the last move? Flamethrower, Bite, Dragon Claw, Brick Break. Yeah, last move's Brick Break. So it's max special attack, max speed, Lumberry. This is just, we go into Blastoise, right? Blastoise can take a Flamethrower and a Bite, and we just kill with Surf. Dragon Claw! Dragon Claw! Dragon Claw! Good chip though. Got it under half. Charizard's cooking. Aggro! Aggro on my team! Aggro on my team! Aggro on my team! Aggro on my team! Aggro! She the best to ever do it. Aggro on 3. What a Pokemon. Okay. We needed a simpler one after the first battle. But we gotta swap for something. I guess we're swapping for the Charizard, huh? Was there anything worthwhile? Ah, crap. Water Pokemon. No. High risk, high return. No. Crap. Are any of these mons good versus water types? Breloom? It resists water. Charizard is bad versus water types. Aggron is bad versus a water type. We have to swap. We have to commit to the gimmick. We have no choice. Breloom. We need your help. We lose on the spot to Starmie. So just don't run into Starmie. It's just that easy. Breloom. Let's do it. Oh man, it's a fisherman too? Show me a totally cool cross chop. Alright. Alright. He has it. He has the ride or die gold duck confirmed. That's not a water Pokemon. What are you doing here, Steelix? Okay, Steelix. 2 waters in the back and a Steelix. If you're not familiar, we don't see Breloom every day, so let's familiarize ourselves with this Pokemon. Breloom 3. Leftovers. Iron Tail, Focus Punch, Attract, Spore. We're dealing with the Steelix. Steelix is Quick Claw, Earthquake, Body Slam, Rock Slide, Explosion. Best case scenario? Should have brought that Machamp 4. Hey man, hey, Golduck 3 had a cool cross chop too. Arguably cooler. Best case scenario is them using, well, yeah, is them getting Quick Claw that is an explosion, and then I get a slow Spore. That would allow Breloom to get a guaranteed Focus Punch kill. I feel like I gotta go for Spore, right? Surely. I don't necessarily want to switch. I feel like that's okay. Like, even if it gets the first turn Wake, we can try again. This Steelix can't really hit me besides Explosion. So we might as well go for the cheese. Otherwise, I don't know. We're probably better off swapping for the Surf Aggron instead. Okay, we get the Spore. It's going to go to sleep here, guaranteed this turn. If they don't get the full turn sleep, Breloom will kill this with Focus Punch. I mean, like the first turn Wake. Let's see. Firing up. All right. Tighten up his focus. It does stay asleep. Pow! Focus Punch Oko. Breloom's Focus Punch is definitely one of the stronger attacks in the entire battlefield. Do not underestimate its power. But we got water Pokemon to deal with. Dugong. Okay. Well, this is a funny one to see. Dugong number 3. The Oko Machine. Sheer Cold, Horn Drill, Rest, Sleep Talk. Chesto Berry. So it is Chesto Berry, meaning there's no point in going for Spore here. We might as well just try to dodge this move this one time, right? Let's go for it. We may get bingo spaced here. If Dugong 3 sweeps me, it is a bingo. So should we be mad if that happens? Let's try to dodge a move. Oh, we do dodge. There we go, Breloom. Pow! Okay. Focus Punch sweep would be a good bingo. It's not the hardest thing to do. Breloom, the Breloom sets is surprisingly better than it looks. Gatorade. We got for Alligator number 3. Well, there's no reason not to Spore. We're faster than this. So let's go for it. For Alligator 3 is Hydro Pump, Earthquake, Rock Slide. I think this is Aerial Ace. It may not be Aerial Ace. I never fully remember the for Alligator sets. For Alligator 3 and 4 because they're so mid. So yeah, I'll Spore. But I think we guarantee win versus us, actually. Because, I mean, Marowak's faster than us. We got a hit off. And, like, whatever hit we get off on this, and Blastoise can tank multiple hits. The Marowak hit plus Blastoise hit guarantees the dub. But let's go for the Epic Breloom Mega Super Sweep. Come on. Oh, I think for Alligator 3 is Crunch last. I think for Alligator 4 is the one with Aerial Ace. I think it's Hydro Pump, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Crunch. So actually, yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, this for Alligator actually can't hit Breloom, which also makes sense why this came out last. Because if they got a Pokemon where all 4 of their moves resist the mon that you have out, it's very likely going to be the last Pokemon they send out. Through switch logic. Okay. Nice Breloom moment there. Skilled other water Pokemon once more. High risk, high return. Okay, more water Pokemon. Focus Punch sweep. I mean, I do need some bingo spaces. We may add that. I think we got to take the for Alligator actually. For Alligator kind of helps versus Starmie. Because it can live a hit, and it gets a Crunch off. Because, I mean, our other options is a Steelix, who's weak to water, and then I also already have a Marowak. And then Dugong, who's just gambling. I don't think that's the play. Let's actually get Pokemon that can actually do damage. It's not the greatest of Pokemon, but it doesn't need to be, supposedly. We got to keep up the swap gimmick. Wall Rain 3 looms ahead. The final boss. It's alright, man. Marowak will not get Quick Clawed. You just gotta believe. I'm gonna swap for Alligator 3. Stop sending out the water Pokemon, by the way. My Starmie weakness is too poor. Ba-da-bow. A pow pow pow. Waylord. Okay, admittedly not the best mon to see right now. Cause this thing kinda, this mon is a problem. Attract is 50 if it wastes a turn, right? Attract or not attract that Dugong? Yeah, it's an interesting argument of if attract was better. Though you would be giving it 2 chances to hit rather than 1. So, I don't know. This Pokemon's a problem. Because it's very likely double teams and there's not much I can do about it. And it also has Hydro Pump to Oko Whack. This is a tough mon to see. The only edge I have is I do have Scope Lens, if that means anything. For Alligator, Earthquake's it's not going to do crap though. Especially if I don't get a crit. There could be an argument of if I switch into Whack now, because I mean it's gonna, well, it could still Hydro Pump though. I can't go to Whack. I think we just got to try to pressure this. This is pretty bad actually. Tough lead to see. Yeah. I guess there was a funny argument that maybe Steelix was good to just explode. But I don't know. Hopefully Quake does a lot. It does nothing. Okay. Pump there is good. Now we definitely Rock Slide, because if we get the flinch, Slide and the Quake should kill. I think we gotta go for that. The only other play is we could consider going in the Whack. That would allow us to stall another pump. And then we go back into for Alligator. We do hit the slide. Do we get the flinch though? No flinch. Okay. That's not great. Although forcing this thing to rest loop is good if we can do that. Okay. Let's try to continue hitting our Quakes, I guess. We do miss. Ooh, big miss. No good, no good. It's getting to the point where we're gonna need to hit it. We need to get a crit. Okay. Scope Lens, kick in. Okay. That's what? That's 3 double teams? That's a lot. Okay, that's a big hit. That's a big hit. Pump. Okay. Okay, this is pretty good, actually. Because what we do here, they're going to rust. So we go Marowak right now. And then Marowak will have 2 chances to hit EQ. And then it's used 2 pumps? Or did it use 3 pumps? There's no way. It must have used 3 pumps, right? Because, yeah, there's no way for Alligator. There's no way for Alligator got this low from just 2 pumps. This Wailord's weak. We go Whack here. It should rust. And we want to Earthquake. We want to, because I mean we're not guaranteed to hit, so We want to maximize our chances to hit. Even though, yes, +2 earthquakes will OHKO this. Oh, it was only 2 pumps? Dang. Those pumps were kind of strong, though. We definitely earthquake. Because if we earthquake, we can swords dance the next turn. Well, actually... Well, they're going to see a pump kill on whack. So, I still like earthquake, though. Because I want to force this to rest. We do hit. We do miss. Okay. So we gotta switch. They're gonna pump. I think... Alright. That pump did a lot. If pump really did that much, you tell me pump's like 4 KO? If that's the case, I may have to go Blastoise just in case pump, because I don't want pump to be, I don't want for alligator, I don't want them to see a pump kill. So I think I weirdly have to go Blastoise. I think that's okay. It's not that okay, but I think we go Blastoise and then back to whack. Okay, I don't remember if that's the 3rd or 4th pump. But they're gonna rest again. Back to whack. Looks like earthquakes are rolled OHKO. Let's keep trying to hit these earthquakes. Big hit, big hit. Alright, let's try to hit this one. We do miss again. Okay, we gotta continue this rest loop. Back to Blastoise. Rest again. Obviously, the worst case, we don't want to miss 2 earthquakes in a row. Ah, there's a miss. Okay. Please hit the second one. Yes, okay, we do hit the second one. Will we get a roll? The roll this time. Is it even a roll? Does it just always live? Yeah, it looks like that first time we just got a really good high roll. Alright, I'm gonna go for alligator this time. Okay, yeah. It's out of hydro pumps now. Okay, now that it's out of hydro pumps, we can get swords dances now. Because when we get the hit off, we just can't afford the two misses in a row is bad, no matter what. We're running out of earthquakes. We do hit though, and now it's interesting. I think I don't want to take for granted of hitting moves. So I'm going to attack here. But if I miss here, I can Swords Dance next turn. We do miss. Okay. There's no way I miscounted the Hydro Pump PP. So it's going to rest again. We Swords Dance on that. And we could Brick Break, actually, now. Just to save some PP. Okay, we hit. Whack is strong. We can Swords Dance again. Do we? I mean, Whack is so strong, it rarely needs more than one SD. No, I think we don't. We just try to hit. We don't take for granted that we're not always going to hit this thing. We miss here. Missing is okay. Because by continuing the attack, we just more chances to hit the move. We keep missing, though. I haven't been counting the rust, but it should still have, like, probably, like, 4 more, I'm guessing. It's used rust a good amount. Okay, we do hit, so it's going to continue the rust loop. I'm not Earthquaking just to preserve Earthquake PP. Brick Break PP isn't as valuable. We are missing. Just hit this one. Come on, man. It is running out of rest, too. Did I crit there? Like, I only heard the sound effect. My computer is struggling right now. Computer. Come on. No. Computer. No. Let me see. Come on. The stream's still up, right? Okay. My emulator crashed. Good. I think the only plus here, I think the emulator should immediately resume where I was at. Because I remember having this issue a while. Literally on like the 9th attempt of season 1 of the UNGA BUNGA RUNGA. This should work. I should be able to, it should be able to return where it crashed. I think the stream is still up. Yeah. Yeah, my emulator crashed, and I'm trying to reload it. But I think it should resume to where I was at. I'll be very disappointed if that's not the case. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're back. Okay, that's good. Perfect. I have no idea if I crit. I must have crit. Oh no, I didn't crit. Okay, but huge. Waylord is out the way. Okay, we're back. Marowak is at +2, but for Alligator is severely chipped. Blastoise is pretty chipped as well. We still got one more water Pokemon minimum to deal with. High risk, high return. We're not in the best of positions right now. Let's see what happens. Kingdra. Another Hydro Pump Pokemon. No. Crap. Kingdra 3 is Hydro Pump, Dragon Dance, Flail, and Deer. I don't think Marowak is faster than this. I feel like Marowak is slower than the base 85s. Yeah, that's the question though. Does it see a kill? Because I think this Goofy for Alligator, this Goofy Kingdra is uninvested. It may be like Adamant too. It may be an Adamant Hydro Pump. This is probably the weakest Hydro Pump Pokemon in the Battle Factory. It's called the Dishwasher for a reason. But Marowak is no bulk. Doesn't have a good HP or Speed F stat. I feel like Hydro Pump still kills. But I don't necessarily like switching out. It's kind of like, I want to just hope that I'm faster. Because if I'm not faster, what am I doing to this anyways? I just kind of lose to it. $92. Blastoise and for Alligator, they're base 78. Kingdra's base 85. If this is... let me think. Let's see if I can try to math this out. So what, Kingdra would be like 107 at 21 IVs? If this is 21 IVs, then at 3 IVs, it's going to be what? $18. So it's probably like, what? Like -9. So that would be 93 minus 9. 84. And then 84 plus 14. So it would be faster. I want to say 3 IV Kingdra's like base. I feel like it's like at 98 speed. But like, what am I gonna do? I kind of lose to this Kingdra actually, with everybody so low. There's kind of upside in just me staying in, because I can just dodge the pump. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a role where I can actually live. Because, like, switching whack out and then losing the 1v1 to Feraligatr and Blastoise and then switching whack out again, that doesn't help me. Because, I mean, whack and Oko this, since it got a Swords Dance. I can just try to dodge. Blastoise has counter. I don't know how useful that is. Because weirdly, it's gonna, like, in the Blastoise Kingdra scenario, it can go for Hydro Pump, Dragon Dance, or well, it's gonna Hydro Pump or Dragon Dance. It's actually never gonna flail. I can Earthquake, but then when it gets enough Dragon Dances, it's gonna kill me with flail. Because Blastoise got too low. My out would actually be just trying to get the Ice Beam freeze. I guess though, I guess another question is, could I could probably, wait a minute, I could probably PP stall all 5 of their Hydro Pumps. It would probably require me sacking both Feraligatr and Blastoise. And I feel like that's actually the play. If I stall out all 5 of the pumps, then... and just keep it at full HP so it can't do any damage, even with boost. Even Dragon Dance is up. Obviously, a full HP flail is doing crap. This may be the play, actually. Maybe that is the play. I think I'm going to attempt to do that. I think it's very greedy, very unga bunga of me to stay in here. But I think I'm going to try this play. Because, I mean, the situation's rather dire. But I think doing it this way actually gives me a chance. I'm going to switch in the Feraligatr and essentially sack it. And try to stall out its pumps. And then when I stall it out of pumps, Whack can probably get a Swords Dance and 1v1 it. That's what I think, but this is a pretty interesting situation, actually. I'm going to switch. Yeah, they pumped. Do I live this pump? I don't live that pump. Okay. I let Feraligatr go down. I go back into Whack to bait another pump. Miss. Okay. Miss is kind of good. And I think I literally spam counter. You can Dragon Dance, whatever. I want to keep this thing at full. Pump number 3. Pump number 4. Pump number 5. No, okay. Come on. Use your last pump, please. I guess we gotta count the DDs. That's 2. Alright, pump number 5. It's out of pumps. So now... I think it's literally guaranteed to just Dragon Dance, Dragon Dance, Dragon Dance, Dragon Dance. I think that's correct. Because Dragon Dance, well, no, Dragon Dance... No, yeah, Dragon Dance has a... Or it's just like it's just a +0. I think, yeah, Dragon Dance is a +0. Pump is the strongest move, but it can't pump anymore. Endure is -1. Flail is -1. I think it's just going to use the rest of his Dragon Dances. So I go Whack. I Swords Dance. Wait a minute, am I cooking right now? Am I cooking? I think it's just gonna spam Dragon Dance. I Swords Dance. Yes. Yeah, it's gonna start enduring after +6. Yes, I can get another one. It's at +4, right? All right, and we kill this here. All right. Wait a minute. That was really cool. That was pretty cool. Wait a minute. Marowak maneuvering around 2 Hydro Pump Pokemon? Wait a minute. Who's the last? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Come on now. No. I don't want to know yet. I'll find out either after stream or, if I lose here. Cause, okay, well, I mean, I break, obviously. Do I live Leaf Blade? I guess we're about to find out. A plus here is this thing is not max special attack, so maybe I can live. Obviously, crit, I drop. Blastoise is Focus Band. Marowak! The bone. Get punished for not being max special attack. Smash! That was a crazy battle. I don't get how you lost either. What was the lady doing there? Okay, that was a crazy battle. Okay. 5th match is next. No type. Unrestrained. Okay. We had to fight for our lives in that last battle. Wailord 3. Kingdra 3. Sceptile 3. We have to swap for one of these 3. Who is the best Pokemon to support Marowak and Blastoise? A big problem about Sceptile 3. Obviously, we saw that it being not being max special attack was a big deal. That's not the real issue with Sceptile 3. The real issue about Sceptile 3 is that it's not max speed. And because it's not max speed, it's slower than 3IV Starmie 3. So it just loses to Starmie. Wailord can be fat, sit with Fissure. And then there's there's Kingdra. Kingdra 3, I think it has to be the worst out of the 3. It's just too weak. Way too many variables for it to actually do stuff. Man. Sceptile's fast and gets hits in. Speed can be appreciated. What was the quote again? Was it just no type? Was it no type high risk? I kind of forgot already. It may have, no, I think it was no type unrestrained. I feel like I know when it's high risk because I'm always like high risk, high return. I don't think I said that recently. So, I mean, I feel like Wailord 3 is the most consistent, but I mean, I don't think I need upside. Whack is enough upside. Sceptile just being fast and getting hits off. That may be all that I need for now. Yeah, I'm going Sceptile. Because I mean, I've been fighting for my life versus these faster water types. Sceptile is going to be faster than all the water types except Starmie 3. But, I mean, the other two Pokemon aren't helping versus Starmie 3 either, so. Although, actually on the Lolo, Kingdra helps versus Starmie 3, but. Kingdra is kind of worse versus everything else. Huh, let me think though. Is Kingdra actually the play? Because it's like, Kingdra is very passive, but I have firepower in the back to make up for its passiveness. I shouldn't get overwhelmed by like a double teamer or anything. Marowak should be able to blow through that. Kingdra, the plus about Kingdra is that it can just mindlessly Dragon Dance versus like a generic all-out attacker. It was no type unrestrained. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, it can just like Dragon Dance in front of a no nonsense all-out attacker, and then it can kind of start doing damage with Flail. And it's like, I don't need this thing to win. But this mon actually is kind of good versus Starmie. Very interesting. Who should I pick here? I'm starting to lean toward its... Oh, it lets me check his stats. Wait a minute. Is this the real reason to pick it? Huh, that may that may be the deciding factor. Hold on. That's pretty funny. It's not like the Sceptile is all of that. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's pick Kingdra. Let's use the dishwasher. The first Pokemon has been a rather whatever, anyways. This is obviously a whack carry. Let's find out the stats. Glalie is back. Okay. How fast are you? My guess was 84. Wait, was it 84? 91. Oh, Whack was faster. So I made the fun play for fun. $91. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. So Whack's, so 21 IV Whack is faster than the no speed base 85s. Okay. All I had to do was just stay in an Earthquake. But we had the flex on the competition. Oh, +4 Brick Break might have saved it. I feel like +2 Brick Break probably O-code Sceptile still. Like, it's a Sceptile. This thing has no bulk. It's very frail. I think +2 killed anyways. Okay, so we got Glalie. Freeze is bad. It's interesting. We got options. We could pump. We can Dragon Dance, aim for Flail. We should be able to live 2 Blizzards easily. We might as well go for the Goofy. It's kind of interesting. Part of me wants to like... Because Glalie is annoying because it does have speed, so I can't just go whack and outspeed and Oko this. And Blastoise needs a little chip so it doesn't take too much damage. Part of me actually does want to pump. Although, well, this Glalie's faster than me, so I might as well Dragon Dance first. Does hit the blizzard. Okay. Part of me wants to actually pump here. Simply because, I don't know, I don't want to get frozen. I want to get some damage on this. So Blastoise, just in case the Kingdra doesn't win the 1v1. And I feel like maybe I pump, endure, flail. I want to pump. I want to pump. We do hit. It's gonna do crap though. Oh wait, that did 10 billion. Okay. I don't want to get frozen, so I'm gonna pump again. Okay. A little bit. Okay. Electabuzz is pretty good. Even though we do have an ground type, this thing has Ice Punch. So now there's no reason to pump versus this, because like we don't need chip on this. Whack, of course, can 1v1 if Kingdra fails. So I think here we go for the Dragon Dance and Endure Flail. Okay, that was a fun play by them. They Cross Chop got a plus score there, since it's a high critical hit ratio move. Of course, its highest damaging move is of course Thunderbolt. I'll endure here. Thunderbolt probably puts me at 1 HP. Okay. Ah, of course. No fun allowed. All right, Kingdra's dead. No fun allowed. All right, Whack got to take an Ice Punch. Oh. Okay. This isn't that bad though, because I think Blastoise wins with counter. So I'll just Earthquake. They do hit the horn, but I think Blastoise wins with counter. Eats a counter and should OHKO in return. Good day to be a counter Blastoise. Yes, we hit. Ooh, we hit the counter through Bright Powder. Very scary. That Mega Horn did 10 billion. Darn! I'm fighting for my life in round 6. This no swap, this all swap run is no joke. A plus though, I guess, is that we're definitely swapping for Heracross 3. So let's pick it. High risk, high return though. Could run into some scary fire types, I guess. But Heracross 3 upside's too good to turn down. I mean, Electabuzz is pretty pickable though. Like I said, we only need a Speedy Mon to just get damage is pretty good for the team. But turning down Heracross always feels wrong. It's broken. But Electabuzz was pretty pickable, honestly. Ba 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 da bow. Wah 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 pow pow pow. There goes that Rhydon. Alright, it's time to play the Rhydon game. Everybody's favorite game. Don't get O-code. Okay, so Rhydon, of course. Earthquake, Mega Horn, Horn Drill. Rhydon 3 has Crush Claw last. So it's going to Horn Drill. I don't know what's his best move to hit Heracross with is. I don't know. But we can't afford the switch because we can't play around the Mega of the Horn Drill, so let's just try to 1v1 this. His best move probably is Earthquake still. If it doesn't whatchamacallit? Crush. Oh, okay. Crush Claws. Dang! Crush Claw did a lot. Don't get Quick Clawed. Heracross wins the 1v1. Quick Claw out the way is always good news. Metagross is always a very scary, intimidating Pokemon to see. In this case, though, our entire team can handle a Metagross. This mon should not get out of control in any capacity. I think I'm okay with sacrificing Heracross. They should see a mash kill. So I think I'm okay with just Earthquaking. And then it becomes a bit interesting. Well, no, well, actually by Earthquaking, I may put it into I want to rest range. So that would be really good if that is the case. I think it will, right? Oh yeah, that's super good. That's super good for me. That's super good. Unless they get the raise. Okay, no raise. So what I can do, they shouldn't see a mash kill. And Metagross 3 is Meteor Mash, Double Team, Earthquake, Resto, Chesto. They're gonna want to rest, given their HP. So I can just go whack and kill it without taking damage. Okay, who's your last? A grass type. Oh. A grass type, huh? Okay, tricky Unga Bunga situation here. Meganium 3 is Giga Drain, Earthquake, Flail, and Deer. Jolly. So this thing has Giga Drain, but it's an uninvested negative special attack nature Giga Drain. And I mean, Giga Drain is a weak move overall, base 60. I think that's what I'm thinking. I think I want a Swords Dance. I want to. It's very interesting. Does Meganium really see a kill with Giga Drain? Can Meganium Giga Drain really 2-hit KO? Is there an argument of switching out? This is very interesting. Because if I don't attack this, I get no mileage if I don't attack this. I feel like Giga Drain bounces off. And then I get the damage. I probably Oko. And I think Blastoise's chances of 1v1ing is still pretty good, actually. Because Blastoise is probably strong enough to 2-hit KO this. And, like, you can't really hit... It's not going to hit Blastoise super hard with any moves. Even when it gets to, like, overgrow range. Like, Flail's not going to do that much either. Like, this is... I think I could get away with Swords Dance. Let's try to make a gut call here. I want to say Giga doesn't 2-hit KO with the IV advantage. Well, I guess it didn't matter what I chose, and I was definitely wrong, given that crit O-code. Okay. Crit O-code. Okay, so I was definitely wrong with that gut calc. But it didn't matter anyways. They got the crit, so I guess it's down to Blastoise. I think Blastoise can 1v1 this, though. Ice Beam is going to 2-hit KO. And then, like... I may be wrong about the flail damage. Flail probably kills. Okay. It's gonna... But I feel like I can live flail. I feel like I can live flail. So, I think we just still Ice Beam. It's likely to endure here. Meganium's weak. We can get the freeze. Overgrow Giga doesn't kill. I don't think Flail kills me. Yep. Nice! Okay, this has been a super intense round. I'm fighting for my life. I feel like even if I was playing normally, I would be fighting for my life in this round. Okay, Nolan time. We gotta swap Heracross out, or I mean, do we swap Heracross out? Oh, we did run into freaking Metagross. I mean, I guess that's the obvious, that's the no-brainer, right? Rhydon, if we have to swap something, it's Rhydon 3, Meganium 3, or Metagross 3. Which one are we picking? I guess with all those swaps, we end up with a team that we would probably choose normally. Let's go for it, man. It's Nolan time. Watch Nolan show up with garbage? I don't know. No. We may have been, there may have been a reason why we haven't ran into Starmie 3 thus far. Because Nolan has been hogging it. Alright. Bring it on. Here we go. This is for the gold. For the 42-42. I've never gotten 42-42 before. And Nolan's not playing around. He's sending out the big guns. Lead final boss. A famous Pokemon in Battle Factory lore. The final boss. Walrein number 3. Surf. Attract. Double Oko move. Fissure and Sheer Cold. It can't attract me because Metagross is genderless. So it can go for any of its other 3 moves. No point in double teaming. Double teaming will not help in dodging these Oko moves. It remains at 30%. We do want to get a hit off. This is a perfect IV wall rain. This thing's very bulky. This thing can live a Marowak hit from full. We want to get a hit off for sure. It's a question of... There's an argument that I just Earthquake here. I feel like with a little bit of Earthquake damage, I ensure Marowak kills it. So I think I Earthquake first and then spam Mash. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, the fourth Okor. Yeah. The set 3s don't play. I think our Earthquake, I want to say Earthquake, just a little bit of Earthquake damage should allow Marowak to kill with Brick Break. That is what my gut calc is saying. And also, I'll just feel overall worse, even if it's like a roll, even if it puts it into like a roll of killing. I would feel just outright bad if I miss Mash and then I just get O-code right off the bat. I would feel terrible. For my mental, I want to Earthquake first. The Quick Claw Fissure dodge. Scary. Okay, yeah, that did a lot. I think Brick Break kills. So now we just try to 1v1 with Metagross. Let's hit a Mash. We do miss. They hit the Sheer Cold. No. Okay. Wall Rain could do it, man. He can get that bingo space. Quick Claw Surf. Does Quick Claw Surf Oko whack? If that happens, that happens. Also, I think that was a male Wall Rain. Oh no, it's female. Okay, so I can't attract me. Please tell me Brick Break kills. I'm a Marowak. I'm the GOAT. Oh, it didn't kill. No. Okay, so that Mash Miss hurts. So I needed the double EQ, dang. Alright, Blastoise gonna have to show the world who's in charge. Blastoise gotta beat 3. Can they do it? The cow. Okay. Alright, so we got Miltank 3. A plus here is that they do not have a Pokemon in the back that hits Blastoise super effectively. There's a silver lining there. Miltank 3 is Shadow Ball, Facade, Earthquake, Endure. What? No, it's not Facade. What am I talking about? Shadow Ball, Earthquake, Endure, Reversal. Okay. So, Miltank is guaranteed Earthquaking here. I think I want to... I think I want to Surf Earthquake. Or is... Not Surf Earthquake, I mean Surf Counter. But actually, no, I think Counter is correct. Right? I think we just spam Counter. Let's see. Hopefully that does half. Okay. That's as good as we're gonna get. Alright, Blastoise is at a nice amount of HP. Umbreon. Huh. Umbreon 3. Okay. Quite bulky. Shadow Ball is its only attack. Is Swagger Psych Up Attract as his last 3 moves? It could attract me. It's gonna Shadow Ball or Attract. We are not in Torrent range. We're faster though. We're gonna get some hits off. It's Bright Powder though. Shaky end game. It's a question of, does Shadow Ball 2-hit KO me? I feel like if Shadow Ball doesn't 2-hit KO me, I win. Because then I guess I surf and then I get 2 Torrent surfs. That should be enough to kill. Attract. Attract is, of course, we're playing the lottery. Very weird. Let's see what we can do. Come on, Blastoise. Show him how it's done. That did no damage. Oh, no. Wait, that did no damage, too. Wait a minute. Hold on. Are we in torrent range now? We are, right? Yeah, we're definitely in torrent range. Okay. Okay, we're in torrent range now. Okay. It's doing 21 hit points. So this is going to come down to crits, bright powder. It can still attract me. No. Okay, that was pretty funny. Dang! I was that close. Okay, another Nolan 2 loss. That wall ring caused some problems for sure. So, if I earthquake twice, I would have gotten the kill. And that would have been pretty handy. Let's see. Our average is going to go up a little bit. Okay, so we got a new no calcs average of, let me see, 33.53, and then the overall level 50 average is now at 33.75, well 76, sure. Okay, what to do? That was decent. 41-41, we're so close. Do I go for it one more time? I think I have it in me to grind for the very last attempt. Let's wrap up season 2. I think I'm going to play this one normally, though. Oops, almost pressed open level. Back to round 1. Oh yeah, back to round 1. The final Unga Bunga attempt for season 2 is underway. Maybe just lose in round 1 and that's it. Maybe we see a shiny Pokemon. Let's see. Coughing. Magby's good. Kabooti. Beautifly. Oh, damn, we got both Route 1 moths. Okay. Route 101 moths. Okay. And the fetched. Okay. We can pick fetch, Magby. I mean, we're facing grass. It's hard to say. Beautifly has a decent special attack stat. I'll bring Beautifly, I guess, so I can have something to hit Rhyhorn or Graveler. I think that's better than Kabuto. That's probably what I'm most afraid of. Actually, no. I'll lead Farfetch'd. Hag Magby in the back. That's my anti-grass that I'm likely keeping. Alright. Okay, we run into the beast anti-grass. Roselia is here. Ooh, fast grass is slow. Farfetch'd, you're too slow. Let's fix that. Actually, doesn't this... No, this thing has cotton spores, no point. Oko this night. You got the stick on you. Pachow! Okay, yeah, this is a pretty obvious swap too. I'm gonna swap for Roselia over Beautifly. Ba-da-da. Okay. Slash Wars. Gotta slice him down. Huh? No! Come on, Farfetch'd, please. I don't feel like switching out. If it doesn't go my way, it doesn't go my way. Only way to lose. Oh wait, that did nothing. Farfetch'd is hard body. Farfetch'd has a strong defense stat apparently. Corsola! I don't know how to beat a course of love. It's way too strong. It's way too good. Coffee. No. All right, catch his grass whistle. I don't click this move every day. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Forced to click a different move because of Torment. Who to get? I want to... Let's get that fire water grass. And yeah, we gotta fish for the bingo space, right? Let's get that ancient power omni boost. So we can get another bingo. Lock in, Corsola. Corsola. Hey there, you're my opponent today. All right, here we go. We found a prime ancient power target. Get him, Corsola. Hustle, that's right, hustling. We need that power. Huh? This Butterfree's cheating. Pow! Where's our Omni boost? Alright. Let's both click Ancient Power. And, let's get that bingo card. We're fishing for the bingo space. I may switch out now. Because, I mean, I'm sand attacked. And, I'm hustle. So that was a very inaccurate Ancient Power there. Alright, Kabuto. You got me this time. The egg. Okay, Omni Boost. Where's your Omni Boost? Come on, execute. Let's Omni Boost. Let's Ancient Power together right now. Let's Ancient Power together. Let's go. Omni boost, please. Where's our Omni boost? Okay, you don't want to go for the Omni boost, I see. Tomorrow is when we really battle? Okay, buddy. I'll swap a grass for a grass. These aren't the most impressive of Pokemon. Ba-da-pow. Pow, pow, pow. Oh no, it's Krabby. I'm actually going for Attract, which will give Corsola 5 opportunities to get the Omni boost. This is your chance, Corsola. The world wants to see a bingo. Huh? Where's our Omni boost? Huh? Why? All right, here we go. Our first Omni boost. We only got one more Ancient Power left, though. But Corsola's time is here. Will we get a double bingo this string? Voltorb, okay. Huh? Where's our Omni boost? No. I was like, why did I do so much? I forgot Execute was screeched. Okay. The leap. Also, wait a minute. I forgot execute also has ancient power. I should have spammed ancient power with execute. And we probably had a legitimate chance of getting the bingo space. The leap and execute have ancient power, so let's try to spam it together. Although this thing's being annoying. What's its confuse raise? You know what I should do? I should screech with Voltorb. Okay, ancient power. That is so much, so frail. You're so frail, Voltorb. Alright, it's time to get the... Oh, wait, miss? Oh, this thing's cheating. Because I think this thing's like lax incense. Come on, man. Robbing me from my Omni Boost. Crit? Wait, that was a crit? Why is the leap sweeping right now? Oh, double crit. Whoa. I may have allowed this elite to get way too much damage. I'm at risk of losing, actually. I didn't have to play it this way. I was going for bingo spaces. Let's see if Magby can bail me out. Pachow! Yeah, Magby can't 1v1 this. There's a good chance of 1v1ing though. Burn. Oh, wait, that's a clutch burn. Wait a minute, Magby's locked in. Feather Dance doesn't help you at all. Nice Magby bailout. Mareep. Wait, not Mareep. Flaffy. You got Flaffy on your team? That Pokemon's broken. Para now. This could be a photo finish, actually. Shockwave, I think, kills Magby. Dang, they actually Shockwave twice. No. I think I Leech Seed. Because I bet with Leaf Seed I can probably live 2 shockwaves. Okay, we should win. I think they need like a shockwave crit. Ba-da-da. No type. Total prep, okay. Maybe running into Surfetch. I mean, not Surfetch, Farfetch. I am starting to think that after this round, I think I'm going to end the stream. Because I don't want to force through it. I've already played for 3 hours. And I should probably be more productive for the rest of the evening. Future Sight kill. Oh, we may try to go for that, I guess. That did no damage. But that's alright, we're aiming for the Omni boost. Come on, lock in, execute. You can do it. Huh? That did way too much damage. Do I let this thing get the Future Sight kill? Where's our Omni boost? Future Sight's legit gonna kill me if the next Pokemon doesn't kill. No Omni boost in sight. What? Who is this? Ledian? This is a Pokemon? An actual ancient power target? Oh, bingo! We got a bingo space. Future Sight actually killed something. I let that happen, but I mean, it counts. Should we have fun and pick a Ledian and Swords Dance Baton Pass into something? Hard to say, hard to say. I think the prep mons in this round, it's like, is Surfetched, Clam Pearl, and Ledian. I think are probably like the 3 mons that have 2 prep moves. Where are you going, buddy? Ooh, double Baton Pass. Wait a minute. They had a nice little mini Baton Pass chain. Okay. This is gonna be the last battle of the stream. Let's see. None of these mods are too great. I'll stop for Kadabra. Worst case is Rhyhorn or Graveler. Yanma. Yay, fun signal beam animation. It even has the same colors as Yanma. One may argue that Yanma is the face of the move. It looks like a Yanma signature. I'm surprised I ate that crap. And why is this Yanma not a speed boost? I always forget Yanma is a Pokemon in Gen 3. You're kidding me. I said the Pokemon I didn't want to see, and it is Rhyhorn. Okay, I can lose here. This could be the end of the Unga Bunga Runga right here, right now. Like, there's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna sack Flaffy. Oh, Roar's good. Roar's good. Gets Magby in, which is kind of interesting. I'm probably forced to stay in with Magby. Magby's getting Oku'd by Rock Blast. It could dig though. If it digs, I'll switch Magby out. Cause Fire Punch is gonna do a lot anyways. It has a low speedup. Yeah, that's a 3-hit KO. Scary Face is fine. I mean, Flaffy's an okay amount of HP. I could keep Flaffy. I'll probably just get the second hit in. Getting the second hit in ensures that I KO with whatever. They roared, okay. Super good, but Flaffy's back in. Part of me wants to greed and switch in Kadabra. Kadabra's impish. Maybe that impish nature helps it live a hit. Goes for dig. Okay. Well, this is a free future side, I guess. What else am I gonna do? Yeah, that impish nature helps. Avoids the 2-hit KO. Because, I mean, Kadabra's defense ain't that impressive. Staryu. Okay. Good that Flaffy's still in a healthy amount of HP. And then we also got a Future Sight held in the back. In fact, are we about to get a double Future Sight kill? I think we literally are. I think Confusion and the Future Sight's gonna kill this. Oh no, Future Sight. Will Future Sight kill? Let's see. Awesome! Double Future Sight kill! So for anybody who thought that wasn't a fair bingo space because the AI did it, I actually got it myself. Okay, cool. Now, this is a rather awkward place to end the stream. I don't think I've ever ended the stream on round 1 like this. But, I mean, 3-hour stream, that's a good amount of time. That's a pretty entertaining battles, I would say. In attempt 19. Nolan 2 got me, man. Unfortunate interesting Unga Bunga moment. I should have earthquaked twice. If I earthquaked twice, I got the guaranteed damage on with Brick Break. But I went for Meteor Mash, thinking that that initial earthquake damage was enough. It wasn't. And Brick Break didn't get the roll to KO the wall rain. So Blastoise had to be the hero. Was very, very close in pulling it off. It got crit in the very last turn. So pretty fun battle. Pretty entertaining round overall in round 6. Round 5 was alright. But yeah, I think that was a pretty worthwhile stream. So yeah, I guess the next time I stream, I guess that's probably kind of the issue here. When is the next time I'm gonna stream? I don't know, because I'm gonna be back in Draft League jail, so I'll have to fit it in when I can. But I guess the next time I stream, it will legitimately be the Unga Bunga Season 2 finale. So whenever that happens, I'll let you know. So that's gonna be it. I'm ending it here. So thanks for everybody watching, and for those that stuck around, and I'll see you guys whenever. Goodbye. Farewell. Oh yeah, we also got a bingo. I didn't even talk about that. Yeah, bingo. Second bingo used up. So anybody has any interesting bingo spaces, you can throw it out in the comment section.